A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. James 1:8. You've been surrounded by people who have, for a long time, all your life, had a Pharisee-like approach. They were very legalistic, especially when it came to you. But when it came to them, they picked and chose what they could do. The rules did not apply. But now that you've bossed up and God called your spirit out of that chaos, their double-mindedness doesn't have a place to project anymore. And they cannot face themselves. They look at you and they admire you, but at the same time, they can't stand you. And it eats them alive. They cannot sleep at night because you get under their skin. And all you've done is ever mind your own business. See, they want you to come into their misery. They want you in their chaos. They want you toe to toe with them. They want your attention. They need to feed off of your attention. And even though they don't like you, they do like you. See, they see your growth, and it is a mirror to them of the work that they have not done. There's an immaturity, there's a weakness, there's a bondage that they're in. And you were in their bondage with them for a long time. But you broke out. Praise God. And now that you don't suffer, you don't fight back, you don't fall into the back and forth and the games that they play to bring you down when you're the one who's been working on yourself, growing. You found the Lord, and you've outgrown them. And it just ticks them off. They think that their image, that their fancy watches and fancy purses and their, pristine image that they put on, they're very strategic and calculated. And they'll gossip in ways that are like, oh, we're worried about him, we're worried about her. But they're creating narratives that are not true around your name. And they're projecting their insecurities on you and telling the world about it. But God has a funny way of putting people in their place. And that's what he's doing right now. You've been seeing that they've been professional bullies with you. They've been so sly, and other people have bought the story for many years. And for a long time, the narrative was spun against you, but God is redeeming you right now. So I want you to be encouraged, because there's things behind the scenes that God hasn't shown you yet, but he is setting a table for you in the presence of your enemies. And your justice and your recompense is about to not just explode, but it's going to be public. It's going to be a public exposure. And all of the years of the turmoil and intentional difficulty that they tried, not only tried, but successfully did interfere with your life. They changed your friends and family's view of you. But now they see that they're not the victim, like they were explaining. They see that you're the victim and that they've been falsely accusing you. And God is moving right now. God is moving so big right now. You're about to see it. It's that tail end. It's that tail end of the game is up. It's over. The shenanigans are over. They've been found out. And public exposure is about to, it's already happened, but it's about to explode. It's like that tipping point when a celebrity becomes, a worldwide celebrity. Maybe they were on, 1 or 2 commercials or something, or 1 or 2 shows or whatever, but then they land, a role where it's very well known. It's going to be like that. Because they made you a celebrity. They couldn't stop talking about you. They couldn't keep your name out of their mouth. There's an unhealthy, legit obsession that they have for you, and that's not of God. So their time is up. And I know that you've been feeling extremely stretched thin and weary because you've been praying, you've been fasting, you've been obedient. And you're like, Lord, what's going on? I'm tired. I've been waiting. It's been years. Well, it's here. It's coming. It's right now. Everyone's going to know that this whole time, she didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. She just minded her own business. Yeah, that's right. This whole time. Because why? We trust God. And God vindicates us. He says so in his word. He's got us covered. And we'll have to go through sometimes years and years of hardship. Our pastor at church on Sunday shared the story of Joseph. And I'm sure there was times that he thought he was forgotten about because he was in prison for, I think, 3 years for something he was falsely accused of. He didn't even do. And what happened when he got out? God remembered him, and he was exalted to second in command of all of Egypt. So the same thing is about to happen in your life. A huge move is coming for you. You've been buried. They've buried your name. They've buried your reputation. They've buried your voice. They've tried to threaten you. They've tried to hinder you, and they've succeeded. But God says enough is enough. And it's over. It's over. You're about to see it in the flesh, in the real, in the natural. You're about to see it in the natural. Praise God for what he's doing. Stay in your quiet time with the Lord, and don't get discouraged, because the enemy knows you're on the verge of your breakthrough, and he wants you to give up. And this is not the time to give up. Praise God. He's got you. Talk to you soon.